Now guys, welcome back to this channel and welcome to my 100-mile review of these shoes, the 361 Degrees Flame 3.0. Now I've already made 2 reviews of these shoes on my channel. I made an initial unboxing and on-fit review, and I also made a performance review of these shoes. Both of them, you can find them here in my channel, and in those 2 videos I talked everything that anyone will want to know about these shoes. So if I miss out any detail of anything that you want to do about these shoes, you can check out all those videos also up here in my channel, or you can hit me up also in the comment section so that I can answer any further questions that you may have. So today is just about 100-mile review. We are going to be looking at a few things about these shoes, like how has these shoes fared after 100 miles? What more can we expect of them? What is the state of the shoes physically and performance wise? Has the performance deteriorated? Has it gotten better, or is it the same over time? We want to look at the longevity of these shoes. Does these shoes match up to international standards? So that's the essence of this review. Stay with me today as I take you through the tour of these shoes, show you how these shoes has been after 100 miles. But before that, for those who have not seen any review of these shoes at all, I will still have to go ahead and make a synopsis, just a short, quick reminder of the basic things that anyone will want to know about these shoes. First of all, the brand of these shoes is 361 Degrees, and it's a Chinese brand. And this shoe is called Flame 3.0. They have the 2.0 and then the 3.0. I think this is still the latest version right now. This is a carbon-plated, very lightweight shoe that they are marketing as a marathon running shoe. It consists of a mesh upper, super breezy. This one feels very soft around the feet actually. It has a PBA midsole with a full-length carbon plate embedded within it. It adds some element of stiffness for these shoes, which is what gives the shoes their aggressiveness when you are running in them. The midsole start is 36 millimeters in the heel, 30 in the forefoot, with a 6 millimeter heel to toe drop. And this also got a thin, light rubber outsole, but pretty effective. On the scale, they weigh 228 grams in men's US size 11. Now, that's an awesome lightweight in case you are not familiar with the weights of shoes. A shoe weighing 228 grams in this same size, men's US size 11, is a super lightweight shoe. Performance-wise, I find these shoes to be almost as good as the Adios Pro 3. They offer very excellent cushion, and their rebound is amazing. But they are better than Adios Pro 3 in terms of comfort, especially on the upper. The upper of the Adios Pro 3 can be kind of rough. It doesn't feel that smooth, whereas this one feels really, really smooth. Throughout 100 miles of these shoes, they have been an excellent running shoe for me. It's been one of my favorite running shoes. Any day I want to go out there and really put some speed to my run, this is one of the shoes that I remember. And I got these shoes from AliExpress. If you want to buy these shoes, I think that's where you're going to get them. And of course, everybody knows they deliver worldwide. So that's to summarize the major features of these shoes as well as its performance. So now let's get to the meat of today's review. How has these shoes fared after 100 miles? In order to do that, let's take a tour of these shoes, starting from the upper first. And the rest of the upper here. And then we can also look at the midsole. Let's also look at the midsole. There's no crease at all on the midsole. It's still almost as looking the way it was looking the first time. And then this is where I found most amazing, the outsole of these shoes. After 161 kilometers or 100 miles, it's done a great job. If we look at it, see that it doesn't have any mark at all. I washed the shoes thoroughly so that we can see any mark on it, but I can't really see any significant mark on this outsole. So this outsole has really stood out very nicely. And then if we look at the midsole, you also see that the midsole has no crease at all. We took time to go through all the seams of these shoes. Everything is still intact. So what I'm driving at is that every part of these shoes has remained firm and strong the way it was the first time that I laced these shoes up. The only thing they did is to get softer, especially this upper got softer and more comfortable, And the way these shoes are looking, I think I can get additional 300 to 400 miles out of this shoe also. These shoes have shown to be very, very durable. You know, if I compare this with some other shoes that I did 100-mile review of, like the Quayadon, at least I could see something. I could see a scratch in that. But in this one, I can't even see any scratch at all. Another thing that we also look out for is performance-wise. Has these shoes been the same? I will tell you absolutely yes. You know, actually, they needed a few kilometers to get the best out of them. And up till now, at 160 kilometers, these shoes are still very, very awesome. Performance-wise, they are still one of my favorite shoes. So after 100 miles, I am now confident to recommend these shoes to runners. You know, this is a worthy investment. You know, shall we even talk about, we've not even talked about the price of these shoes. That is the most amazing part. If you check it out now, these shoes are under $100. You can get these shoes for between 87 to 91 US dollars, depending on where you are ordering from. That is even less than the price that most people will pay for medium level shoes from the big brands. Adidas, Nike, Puma, Saucony, Hoka, you know. For Hoka Max 6, I paid about $160 to get this shoe here in Saudi Arabia. But I paid about, I think $97 then to get these shoes. If you consider the price that you are going to pay for these shoes, then you see that this is an absolute banger of a bargain. In my previous reviews of these shoes, I wasn't confident enough to put up the links to these shoes in my channel because I have my reputation to protect, you know, until I put real distance in them to guarantee. You know, nobody wants to spend $100 on a shoe and then by the time you go 100 miles, the shoe has disintegrated, you know. So that's why I put this onto the test myself, because it was good enough, but I needed to be sure that it was durable enough. So today I can wholeheartedly recommend these shoes to any runner who wants a shoe that is lightweight, that is fast and comfortable for running. You pay less, but you get more. To get my Adios Pro 3 in Saudi Arabia, I paid 1,150 Riyal. Let me see how much that is. $296. Whereas I paid just $97 to get these shoes also here in Saudi Arabia. And believe me, I ran with the two shoes consecutively and I couldn't really tell the difference performance wise. So I'm putting up the link to these shoes here in the description. If you are interested, click on the link. It will take you straight to this store, the 361 Degree store, and you can purchase these shoes. Of course, I will get a small commission, but that's not the aim of this review. You know, my aim in this channel is always to guide runners to the hidden gems, because I believe that every runner deserves at least one great pair of running shoes. You know, shoes that when you lace them up, you want to go out and run. And you don't always need to break the bank to get it. That's why I look at some of these hidden gems and showcase them to you. You know, things that are affordable but can give them very good service. You are not going to get any shoe that is less than $180 to $200 from the big brands that is going to give you the performance that you are going to get out of these shoes. And now that I've confirmed that these shoes are durable, I will wholeheartedly recommend them to you. You know, you can click on the link and to purchase these shoes, and then when you run on them, I urge you just come back one more time and drop a comment in the comment section. You know, tell people your experience about these shoes. You know, so guys, that's it from me to you about these shoes, the 361 Degrees Flame 3.0. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. You know, thank you for watching this, and let me see you in the next one.